What's up, home slice? Lucas here. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to do a no-handed kip-up. A kip-up with no hands. If you follow along in this video, you can learn it along with me, and you can learn it in only 5 minutes. It's a possibility, but you gotta focus. Now, before we get started, prerequisites: you want to be in decent physical shape, you want to have decent flexibility. It really helps to be able to do a deep bodyweight squat like this and get as low as possible. You'll see why in just a second. Let's get started. First things first, I want you to sit on the ground. Just sit down like this. And I want you to just roll back to your back, butt up in the air, okay? Then from here, what I want you to do is throw your legs forward and feel it wanting to pull your abs and pull your upper body up. And then toss your upper body up to the sitting position. You're just going to the sitting position. Boom, okay? Boom. Roll back. Sit up. We are going to be working on this for the first minute, but throughout the first minute, I want you to go from back to just your butt to working on going back to your feet. All right? Well, wait a minute. How are we going to get to our feet from there? Check this out, okay? Little secret, little tip. Don't put your feet out in front of you like this and try to go to your feet like this, okay? What? You're not gonna get up to your feet like that. I mean, you might if you're like a circus freak. So the secret to getting this super fast is, instead of having your feet and your knees together like this, spread your knees like this so you can get your pelvis in between your feet. And then to get your pelvis in between your feet and get your whole upper body in between your feet, you want to bring your chest with your pelvis in between your knees. All right, so you'll be able to get up to your feet a lot lower. And it's almost as easy as rolling to your butt. Back, butt, back, butt. Spread those hips. Try to get to your feet. Ooh, didn't get it. Try to get to your feet. Ooh, didn't get it. Toss that chest up. Put those arms forward like that into those feet. Look, I'm up to my feet. Boom. What I want you to actually do now is we're going to work on a hip thrust from our back. You might want to put down a soft pillow, blanket, mattress, something where you can like bounce on, but I'm just going to use the ground because it's right here. Okay, so I want you to get to your back like this. What I want you to do is I want you to kick your feet up like this, and see, it's going to pull your pelvis off the ground. I want you to get to the point where you kick and then tighten up your upper body to where it comes with your body up off the ground like this. Ooh, see how I kind of kicked up? Oh, my back jumped off the ground. If you're first doing that, honestly, put down a mattress or do it on a mattress or put down a pad or something. If you did this on the hardwood floor, you wouldn't want to do this anymore. You'd be like, forget this, it's dumb. Now, little optional tip. I'm using this bench right here because the bench is off the ground, and that reduces the arc I have to do in order to get up to my feet, which might make it easier at first if you're just learning this move. You're going to just start with your rolls. Get that butt right to the edge of this so you come off like this. Roll back. Roll forward. Easy though, you don't want to land on this thing, okay? You want to just work on bringing that chest forward. I'm not even really coming off of this. So for this next minute, what we're going to do is we are going to combine those two techniques we just practiced, the roll to our feet and standing up, combined with those baby kicks where we're getting our back to come off the ground. Get your pelvis to come off the ground like this. But instead of going straight up, you want to go on an arc and bring those legs in. You don't want to throw your legs out. Don't throw them out too far. You want to bring an arc and throw them in and up. That's why we worked on the roll. And then you want to bring your chest with your pelvis and come forward like that and land with your legs to the side, your knees spread. So maybe work on a few rolls and then start throwing that arc. Let me show you. Watch in slow-mo. You'll figure it out. Roll. Roll. Oh. Oh. Remember, take it slow. Honestly, you can literally just put down a mattress and practice the no-handed kip-up on the mattress. That would probably be the safest, least painful bet. You can also learn it on a firm gymnastics pad or a spring floor. All those would be probably a little easier and a little bit less painful. So I would recommend doing that if you're a beginner. Don't want you to hurt your butt. Or you can choose to put a pillow down like I did. That kind of gets in the way though a little bit. So now remember, practice at your own risk. Be sure to warm up and be safe, okay? Take your time if you need to. You don't have to get it in 5 minutes. Don't frustrate yourself about that. Go at your own pace. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe. More tutorials coming out, more videos, vlogs, fun stuff, experiments, skit coming this Sunday, every Sunday. Remember that. I hope you guys all have a great day. Peace. I'll see you all in the next video.